What is going on, guys? Today is the last day of Series 8, and apparently I decided that I need to have some pain in my life because we have Mewtwo. Yeah, even the cat agrees with me. Pain. This is the third attempt at team building for Mewtwo. I have Dracozolt, I have Tyranitar, Whimsicott, Indeedee, Lapras, and Blunder Policy Mewtwo. Now, here's the thing about Blunder Policy. I'm not saying I like missing my moves, but it's kind of a fun gimmick when that Blizzard misses one target, and I still get my speed boost. So the idea here with this team is Lapras is the main Dynamax candidate, not Mewtwo. Mewtwo don't need that Dynamax. Mewtwo's got Blizzard to double its speed, and that's where Electro Ball comes in. Now, the set is not a good set. I'm going to be 100% transparent. It's not good. But I did win a game with it, so let's try this. So buckle up, and let's begin the campaign to entertain. Okay, here we go. This is going to be so bad, but I've wanted to try out Blunder Policy for a while now with Blizzard, and you know what? It's not like I'm at the top of the ladder. It's not like I got anything to lose. I'm already at the bottom. Let's have some fun. So we got a Kyogre team with Uxie, Excadrill, Snorlax, but in fact I have Psytrike on Mewtwo because of things like Snorlax with high special defense, Grimmsnarl, and Blastoise. Oh, this is not going to be fun. I mean, yes, it is. I have Tyranitar and Dracozolt. They do have their own Excadrill, which can counter my Sand, assuming it's Sand Rush. Which, hey, I respect that. I do respect that. Is this something I want to bring Mewtwo to, though? Steel types are not Mewtwo's friend with this set. Oh boy, I don't know. I think maybe Dracozolt Whimsicott. I think with the idea I Tailwind and Volt Beak Kyogre if they lead Kyogre, or Volt Beak Blastoise. I think we go. I think we're gonna risk it and bring Mewtwo in the back anyways. And I think Lapras. Kyogre can do what it wants to do with Water Spout, so there's no point in bringing in Indeedee. And honestly, the only thing Psychic Trade might do is shut down Grimmsnarl if it's not dual screens. But I got a feeling it's probably dual screens plus maybe only one disrupting status move. So they have Snorlax and Uxie coming out. Also, I really like that shiny Uxie. That looks really cool. Okay. So Dracozolt is naturally faster than both of these, but that makes me think they've got Trick Room. I genuinely think Trick Room is on Uxie here. I'm going to Bolt Beat the Snorlax. And I'm going to Moonblast Uxie. It's a little bit of chip damage. Okay, apparently I'm going to Moonblast the Snorlax and Volt Beat the Uxie. Which... that's neat. I did not know Uxie got Ally Switch, but you know what? It's bulky. I'll give it that. And that's Snorlax. Snorlax Belly Drum is... yeah, and that's a pinch berry right there. So they're probably going to Dynamax this thing. That makes me think... that definitely makes me think it'll Dynamax. I'll go Rock Slide into this, and then that way, if they ally switch, but I can still hit them. Dynamaxing Snorlax means I can't flinch them, though. Yeah, okay. So, they've got Belly Drum, which means they can recycle their Pinch Berry with whatever normal type coverage move they have on Snorlax. Okay, they did not go for Ally Switch this turn, which makes me think maybe Trick Room now. So I don't feel too bad about going for the Rock Slide into Uxie here. There's the Replenish, so do they get their Berry? We'll find out. Dragozolt's gonna take a massive amount of damage there. And it did get its Pinch Berry back. Great. But hey, I did make Uxie flinch with that Rock Slide, which is awesome. So, I think maybe we fake Tears and no, they've got to be Gluttony, so I think maybe playing the gamble with Blizzard. It's not off to a good start because of Ally Switch, but they haven't gone for it again, which makes me think another Trick Room is coming. Of course, okay, I missed both of them. Blizzard. Terrible accuracy. There's no doubt about that. It's terrible accuracy, but this is what, their second turn of... Also, why would you yawn and then... Wouldn't it make sense to... I don't know, they're winning, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. That's not great. And I'm pretty sure Snorlax got its berry back. Okay. Well, I think we gotta get our resonance up, and I think we gotta go for another Fake Tears. And maybe by some miracle, I highly doubt it, because that's my track record, maybe by some miracle, I can pick the KO. Because pretty sure I went for Fake Tears last turn as well, so. Like I said, it's a gimmick, and they're gonna Ally Switch again. Nice. At least I get my resonance up first. That's the main thing. At least I can get my resonance up. So, Silver Lining. At least Uxie's gonna take that. Not how I wanted to start this, but yeah. I really did choose Pain when I made this team and this restricted legendary. I don't even know why I did it, but here we are. Okay. So. At least there's a silver lining to this. I'm Water Absorb. Do I think they're going to go Water Spell, though? No. I think a Thunder is coming my way. But here's the thing. They just set Rain for me. This is going to do a lot more. And if they hit me with a Thunder and set my Weakness Policy off, awesome. If they Water Spell, well, I'm Water Absorb, so I'll get some HP back. I hope they water Spell. Otherwise, yeah. Muddy Water, okay. I'm gonna get HP back after all. Nice. Sucks that Whimsicott takes that, but you guys are thinking what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Blunder Policy Muddy Water Series 9. I'm genuinely thinking that right now. So here comes Blastoise. All right. I got rid of Snorlax. That's the biggest thing that matters to me. And I'm going to... Oh, I wonder if this is fake out. Nope, it's not. Good. I'm assuming Shell Smash, but assuming Whimsicott doesn't get KO'd here. Ooh, Blastoise is tankier than I gave it credit for. But at least I'm going to outspeed the Kyogre. Ice Beam, okay. Can Lapras handle both Blastoise and Kyogre? Iron Defense. Oh, you're a body press set. You've got to be a body press set if you're going for Iron Defense. Yeah, tanky Blastoise makes sense for the rain. In retrospect. I think we're going to freeze dry you. And I think if I get lucky and my Roar Veil is enough to keep me alive, I hit Kyogre next. Otherwise, I lose this turn. I definitely think turning it into a 1v1 is the right idea. Ice Beam. Alright. I will take that. I think we go Freeze Dry into Kyogre here. Do they just have Muddy Water and Ice Beam as damaging moves? Sure, cool. Okay. Yeah. That was a thing. But that's the one thing about being an Ice type. There's not much going for it defensively, but at least it's immune to Sheer Cold. And my opponent clearly does not realize that. That said, it sucks that Tailwind wore off, but I don't know. Why? Why did you go for 3? You should have attacked me with Ice Beam. Or whatever your 4th move was. Anyways, that was a thing. Blunder Policy Mewtwo did activate. It didn't do much, but hey, we won a match. That was more about Lapras than Mewtwo, but hey. With the amount of losses I've had today, I will take that. Good game to my opponent, by the way. Alright, so. Here we go. Let's look for a new opponent. Hopefully, I can make this work. I did just play another match against his Asian team. It did not go great, but yeah. Some technical issues there as far as the recording goes, and I'm kind of lazy, so I don't want to try to fix that. So that match is cut. Let's see what we have for this one right here. Charizard, Clefable, Suicune, Tyranitar, Indeedee, and Kommo-o. So, Series 9 team, alright. So, depending on what they do, as far as the lead goes, Dracozolt might be good. I mean, I could potentially even just straight lead Tyranitar, unless I think that they're going to lead Tyranitar, and then that way I can just take advantage of it. But I think maybe we lead Whimsicott with Dracozolt. I think we bring Tyranitar maybe in the back. I think we bring Mewtwo for sure. I don't know how I feel about leaving Lapras, except, you know, there's two things that Ice really does not like. So, I mean, technically, Rock doesn't like. Three things that Ice doesn't like, but anyways. I don't like not having my Lapras, but oh well, we'll try it out with Tyranitar and Mewtwo. Tyranitar is probably going to beat the Dynamax for this. Although I could try to Dynamax Dracozolt as well. Nice. All right. So I'm gonna get. Looks like I'm gonna get my Sandrush without having to bring Tyranitar, which is wonderful. Now I think it is an obvious play, but I think I go Bolt Beak into Suicune, and I think maybe. We Moonblast or Protect. Actually, I think we can bring in our own Tyranitar. Now, the obvious play is Bolt Beak into Suicune. Suicune protects, but they didn't protect. Bye, Suicune. That's what I want to see. Now, what's Tyranitar gonna crunch? Okay. I'll admit, that hurt. I did not like that. But Suicune definitely was on the worst end for the Bolt Beak. So we got Indeedee coming out. Is this going to be Psychic Seed? Yes, it is. Okay. So, I have confidence in Bolt Beak being able to potentially take out Indeedee, and I do have Superpower on my Tyranitar for this kind of a scenario. Now, if they Dynamax Tyranitar, not good, because I am confident that there's a weakness policy on that Tyranitar. But, that's okay. Helping Hand. Alright. Even better. I still went for the Bolt Beak into the Indeedee. So long as they don't superpower my Tyranitar. Bada bing, bada boom. Bye-bye Tyranitar. And I have White Herb on mine, so that I could get the free superpower and not worry about the defense. I'm very happy with that. Mewtwo hasn't even hit the field yet, and half my opponent's team has been KO'd. Oh, okay. That's scary. That is scary for Dracozolt. It's also scary for Tyranitar. But here's something that now know that I can use Mewtwo for. And the other thing is, if I get rid of Hail, or get rid of Sand with Hail, perfect. Can Dracozolt KO Indeedee here? That's what I need to know from that range. Should be. Yep, we're good. Alright. Yeah. So, the Mewtwo video is doing good without Mewtwo. I'm just going to let you think about that for a second. Tyranitar, unfortunately, is gone, but I think we're bringing in Mewtwo. I think Mewtwo's getting big, and I think we're going to take advantage of the fact that they just gave me Psychic Terrain, and go from there. My opponent probably should Dynamax here, though. But 3 out of 4 things KO'd already. That's oh no. We'll get big first. Como might have a surprise or two in store for Mewtwo, so I mean, hey, they could just max guard. I mean, Yeah, that's the only way I can, because Como is slower than both Dracozolt and Mewtwo here. So, we're going to get big. Now, so here's the thing too, because of the speed advantage, unless they had Trick Room up. No, they would have needed Follow Me to get Clangorous solo. Because, yeah, that's the main thing. Como is cool because it does get its own signature move based off of the Z move effect they gave Como last gen. 30% of your HP gone for a stat boost, but that doesn't matter because Dracozolt just KO'd it. Mewtwo just stood there and looked, I don't want to say pretty. Mewtwo is kind of rough on the eyes. It's cool looking, but it's a little on the rough side. But anyways, there we go. That worked out a little bit better. Good game to my opponent. All right. Let's see what we can get for another opponent. So, we got some fun with Dracozolt in that last match. Let's see what we got for this one. Kyogre team. All right. So, interesting that they have both Ninetales and Kyogre. Also interesting because normally Torkoal over Ninetales, but hey. Should I throw Tyranitar in there to make it a real mess with the weather? No. I don't like pain that much to have Tyranitar deal with Urshifu, and my opponent is just disconnected. Okay. So somebody wanted some attention, so she's currently here whether she likes it or not. Yeah, it's weird because normally Noelle's the one to jump in, but yeah, she ain't stand too long. Okay, let's maybe not go towards the camera. So, like, disconnected, but it's technically a win for me, I guess. Right as I'm in the middle of making a joke about pain, they disconnect, so I'm alright with that. They must have took one look at Mewtwo and was like, nope. But if they only knew. If they only knew. She's looking away from the camera, but she is the one that's normally meowing in the background, so anyways. We've got a Catio while waiting for this next opponent. So what do we got? We have a Groudon team, okay. Groudon, Venusaur, Zapdos, Incineroar, Grimmsnarl, Politoed. It's weird, but okay. I'm not going to knock it because that can probably make things very uncomfortable for me. So, I could see Venusaur, Groudon, maybe. Groudon's naturally faster than Tyranitar, so Tyranitar could change the weather. Maybe I go Mewtwo and Whimsicott. Oh, Bivolca. Maybe Dracozolt and Tyranitar? I think we need Lapras for Groudon, and I think we need Tyranitar to set the sand. I'm gonna hope that I can deal with the Politoed with Lapras. It's throwing me off dynamic-wise. Maybe Politoed's got Perish Song. Maybe that's its role. Or maybe it's to set up something. Now, who would Incineroar want to fake out? Whimsicott or Mewtwo? Also, do I think this is Assault Vest, or do I think it's Weakness Policy on Groudon? Either way, I don't want to get big with Mewtwo, but it's the safest way of avoiding a Fake Out. It also gets rid of Sun. And I think we're going to protect with Whimsicott. I don't like that Blizzard's going to break my own Focus Sash, but I like the idea of causing some mayhem and potentially ruining Groudon's day here. If they get big at Max Guard, then at least I save my own Focus Sash. I'm assuming Incineroar fakes out into the Whimsicott slot. Maybe? I hope. Alright, that works. That was solid. Let's get rid of the Sun with Groudon. And the nice thing is if Venusaur is in the back, they're gonna have to find a way to reset their Sun. Oh, Groudon was buried. Alright. Interesting. And they went Fire Punch. Alright. Sweet. I can work with that. Now, Venusaur and Groudon don't appreciate another Hailstorm. And looking at the rest of their team, so Grimmsnarl could sub into a Max Mindstorm and make that worthless, but honestly, I think we can sub out Whimsicott here. Incineroar might go for a Flare Blitz into that slot, so Lapras might not be too bad. I've at least guaranteed myself accurate Blizzards off Lapras, so that's something I'm more than okay with making that trade for my Focus Sash with. Parting Shot, do I expect them to switch back in? Yeah, probably. But that's not the end of the world. I could always sub out Mewtwo next turn. Now, if Incineroar subs back in, they probably go for another Parting Shot into Mewtwo or a Fake Out into Lapras. They could go an Electric type attack into Lapras with Zapdos, especially if they max Zapdos. They've got Venusaur, alright. We're going to max Lightning Zapdos, and we're going to bring in Tyranitar. I do not want to take a Sleep Powder. Also, I'm not falling for that. I'm going for your Zapdos. Zapdos is probably Dynamaxing though, so this is probably not a good thing for Mewtwo here. But, yeah. Depending on how long Tyranitar lasts, I could maybe go for a Rock Slide. Oh, they're going to Volt Switch. Alright. I was expecting the Dynamax, but yeah, alright. Interesting. Interesting for sure. So, no Sleep Powder at least. And to be fair, I did know that was going to be... doing next to nothing because of the special attack drop from that last Parting Shot, but here we are. Tyranitar facing down Venusaur and Incineroar. Yeah, Tyranitar don't like that. Let's be honest. It's not good. But we'll protect this turn to avoid the Fake Out. Maybe we'll here comes Dynamax. This might not be good for Tyranitar. Because Tyranitar is slower than Venusaur. That said, all things considered, at least I'm not taking a fake out, and if I can sub out Mewtwo to reset my Blunder Policy, to reset my special attack stat, all the better. So fake out into Tyranitar. There's the Vilash. Yep, that makes sense. Nothing on my team wants to sub into that. I'm not weakness policy on my Tyranitar either, so that's alright. I think we can switch around a little bit and have some leeway there. Although, I think maybe it's okay for Mewtwo to stay in. I think we can maybe switch in Whimsicott. Hopefully I can get my Tailwind, otherwise if Whimsicott goes down, this is going to become a train wreck. I'm okay with the max guard. They can't fake me out right now. Another parting shot. That's awesome. It's in my Whimsicott. Tyranitar and Lapras both cannot sub into a Vilash. But at the same time, we could potentially get some chip damage. I'm still at -1 only. So, technically Mewtwo's faster than both of these. Alrighty. So maybe I go for the fake tears instead. Tailwind might be good, or Tailwind might have been the better call because then that way I set up speed for Tyranitar, but it's the Mewtwo video. We're going to make the play for the Mewtwo. Just don't miss Zapdos. Zapdos will switched. Yep, Tailwind was the better play. But, well, it happened. That sucks, but, also, Zapdos went faster than Mewtwo, so that's gotta be Scarf. That has definitely gotta be Scarf. We've also got to be running out of electric terrain at this point, too. So, yeah. That's how you throw a game 101, right there. Don't do what I did. Pay more attention, because clearly I did not pay attention to that Zapdos when it first went for the Volt Switch. But, we'll see what happens. I got Blizzard. I got Rock Slide. There's probably a parting shot coming into Tyranitar. But at least realistically, I expect to lose Tyranitar over Lapras. But no. Oh, no. There's my weakness policy. Here it comes. Do not miss, Lapras. Please do not miss. Bye, Venusaur. You won't be missed. And neither will the Sandstorm, actually. Yeah, no, I kind of do miss the Sandstorm. Because of Zapdos being special rather than physical. But the electric terrain is gone. That's something that I like, that's for sure. Yeah. I'm expecting to lose Lapras and potentially even Tyranitar both, but if I don't, this could be really awesome. It could be really bad, but it could be awesome. The Rock Slide, doesn't matter who it's going into. Yep, okay, we do lose Lapras, but can Tyranitar handle this? If Incineroar flinches, that might be what I need. Oh. Okay. Do or die. Let's go for the Rock Slide. If I miss Incineroar, that's really bad. But Zapdos might get me. Okay. So up until the paralysis, but again, that's also why you play till you're out. If my opponent didn't get the paralysis, I would have won. Well, in theory, if I had hit. But anyways, that was a very close game. So I'm okay with that. Good game to my opponent. All right. So that was a really close match. Sucked about the RNG right there, but let's see what we can get for one last opponent. Yeah. We'll see what we can get. My opponent had a Regigigas team with, unfortunately, my best friend Calyrex. Okay. Yeah. At least Indeedee is immune to Astral Barrage. Tyranitar might not be bad for dealing with Regigigas. Actually, Tyranitar might be a really good candidate to max here. If they lead Regigigas and Weezing, I could max Knuckle the Regigigas. Yeah, that's a thing. I can maybe even Psytrike the Weezing if they do lead with that. If they lead Calyrex instead, I can switch Indeedee in for Mewtwo. And yeah. I think we bring Dracozolt, and I think this boils down to speed. I think it boils down to max strikes, because I'm 100% expecting Regigigas to max. So yeah. See what we can get. Let's see what we can get for this this last match. Yeah. Alrighty. What do we got for a lead? What do we got for a lead? Blastoise Thundurus. Okay. Alright. Tyranitar still looks like a good candidate to Dynamax. And Blizzard does not look terrible off Mewtwo either. Especially if I get my my Blunder Policy boost. Blastoise might have Fake Out, but it might also Shell Smash. Thundurus might max here, and Assault Vest Thundurus could be nasty to deal with, but I think Max Rockfall into Thundurus is still the main thing to do. So yeah, it is indeed Thundurus, but the only thing is I don't have a weakness policy on Tyranitar, which would make taking a Max Knuckle worth it. But we'll see. I don't think, based off its power, and especially because Thundurus doesn't have any boosts yet, That Max Knuckle should not be enough to KO. I think Rockfall plus Blizzard might be enough. Oh, they went Fake Out into Tyranitar. Alright, they must have assumed Mewtwo was going to max. Alright, from that range, do I think Sand and Rockfall can take out Thundurus? Max Darkness did not KO Mewtwo there. I am very happy with that. I do get my White Herb to reset my special defense, so that's not terrible. And cool, Thundurus does go down. That's awesome. How much damage is Sandstorm going to do to Mewtwo? Is it going to be enough to KO me? No. It left me with 4 HP. We're living on the edge here. They lost their Maxmon, which makes me wonder if... Honestly, it makes me wonder if they have Calyrex in the back. Because if they had Weezing or Gigas, we would have seen it here. I think we Rockfall Lele. And I think we attempt to Electro Ball Blastoise. I think Mewtwo goes down here. Oh yeah, Mewtwo definitely goes down here because of the Dazzling Gleam, but we might get rid of Lele with this Rockfall. They have Water Spout on that Blastoise. Okay. I was not expecting that, but I'm alright with that. Lele's down to Sand damage. I did lose Mewtwo, but Mewtwo gave us the chip damage that we needed to remove Thundurus. So I'm assuming Calyrex. Yeah, alright. Now, I think the obvious play here is Volbeat Blastoise and Darkness Calyrex. And the way my Dracozolt is EV'd is it will outspeed a Regieleki, so that shouldn't be a problem. We'll get rid of Blastoise. I'm assuming Tyranitar can tank whatever Calyrex has. Might be Giga Drain or Leaf Storm or something. No, it's just Astral Barrage. Okay, so here we go. Sand damage is gonna break a Focus Sash. Here we go. And the king is down. I repeat, the king is down. So, that was awesome. Tyranitar pulled its weight. I'll make a case for Mewtwo that it kinda did with Blizzard. Yeah, that's basically it. Mewtwo kinda did something with Blizzard. But anyways, good game to my opponent. Alright, so this is where I am cutting today's video. Mewtwo. I used it. The 5-year-old version of me that played yellow and just spammed Mewtwo for everything is very satisfied. The me that wanted to climb the ladder is very dissatisfied, but we had some interesting battles at the end of the day. Tyranitar, Dracozolt, and Lapras all certainly put in a lot of work, and Mewtwo was pretty important for that last match, I think. I think the Blizzard getting the chip damage into Thundurus was pretty handy because it could have been questionable depending on the EVs. I'll look up the damage calcs later, but I might not necessarily have gotten the KO with that Rockfall. So Mewtwo getting a little bit of chip damage did matter. Kind of funny that when I wanted Blunder Policy to activate, it didn't. But it's what I get for using Blunder Policy. Fun little gimmick. So anyways, like I said, we had some fun battles. We had some wins, we had some losses. And I experimented with Mewtwo. So that's it for Series 8. So, what's coming next? Well, Series 9 starts tomorrow, and I think I'm going to take Saturday and Sunday off to maybe think about some team dynamics, and I'll be back to battles on maybe Monday or Tuesday. We'll see. And the other thing is I think I'm going to maybe do a little bit of a channel update video on Monday. I do have some thoughts for what I want to do moving forward, but I'll save that for Monday's video or Tuesday. Who knows? You might get 2 videos on Monday and you might get 2 videos on Tuesday. We'll find out. It all depends on how motivated I am to make content. But yeah, anyways, I hope I carried out my campaign to entertain. I hope you guys liked seeing Mewtwo. I hope you guys liked seeing Mewtwo's teammates do things for Mewtwo. And yes, I'm thinking about that one battle where Mewtwo just stood there and did nothing but Dynamax. But anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know down in the comments if you liked it. Let me know any constructive criticism you can think for team building. And if you guys are excited for Series 9, because we just had 3 months of Series 8. Let me know down in the comments below if you're excited for Series 9 or if you're disappointed about Series 8. That said, I feel like the general consensus here is people are probably happy to be moving away from the restricted legendaries. So, anyways, I will see you guys either Monday or Tuesday. Take it easy.